FX Nation, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video, and in this video we're going to do a quick review of the trade setups that our group caught for Euro USD this week. And it was pretty much every day this week. Pretty interesting to get this kind of week on a Euro USD. It's typically not something that we see a lot, so when we do see it, yeah, it was pretty cool to catch these. So let's just go ahead and do a quick review, and so that way you can take a look and see what we're dealing with here. All right, so yellow line here is the beginning of the week, so that's Sunday 5 o'clock, and then of course the box here is our Asian session. And as you can see, right out of the gate here, we ended up getting around 4:30. We ended up getting a nice Type 1 setup with a star pattern to open the London session here. Star pattern meaning either a morning or evening star, which you see right here in these three little candles. So yeah, so that was a nice little setup there. Type 1 meaning that it's outside of the Asian range, and then there's your entire trade, and that would have been around a good 40 pips right up until 1 o'clock or so. So not too shabby to start the week out, and then we move on to the next day. This one here was a little bit tricky because we actually try to trade it both ways, and I'll explain that to you in a second here. So same thing. So next day we have our Asian range here, and then we started to move down to set up essentially what looked like to be a Type 1 setup with an actual W pattern. So we were thinking something like this, back up to Mayo, but we actually did not get that. We only got it up to water. Water meaning the 50 EMA. So we basically did this trade here, okay, and then right after that we got basically a nice little W formation to ride it back down. So most of everybody took this trade because this was the clear and obvious trade. I did both. I ended up doing both of the trades. So the first one was about 17, 18 pips, and the second one, that was another 45 pips or so. All right, so that was what was it, Tuesday, and let's move on to the next day here. Next day was pretty cool because it was very clear what was going to happen before this was all news here, and so before the news even hit, it was pretty clear what was happening here. So we had our Asian session here, and then we got a nice little setup here for a W formation Type 1 setup, and so before even the news hit, we were already in the trade. We got in this trade at about 11. Yeah, about 11 on this candle here, right after it crossed the catch up. So yeah, so we went ahead and got on this trade, and we did the initial 3 pushes up. That was about over 100 pips on that trade there. So very good day trading for that one. Next day we ended up getting a Type 2 pattern where it was just right above the or right at the Asian high here. You can see we got an M formation here right at the opening of London here, right at around 315 or so, and we took that one down for about another 40 pips or so. Okay, we thought it was going to go down to Mayo, but it didn't quite reach Mayo, so we just ended up taking profit right at this candle here. And then the last one here was Friday, and this one also was a little bit tricky as well, because typically we were thinking maybe a type 1. But when we look back to previous, we see that we had basically 2 days of rise. So we knew that we should get some form of retracement, because we had essentially 1, 2, 3 days of drop and then 2 days of rise. So one of two things we were expecting to happen was either for this to drop and basically negate this entire news event, or basically from here go up higher with 1. Okay, so we were expecting either one, but what we ended up getting, we were expecting something like this potentially. Okay, but what we ended up getting was actually railroad tracks here, right at 4 o'clock, and that happened right in the middle. It went back into the middle of the Asian range, so that would be a type 3 setup. Railroad tracks sell. You got a second opportunity. If you miss this to get into here, you had a second opportunity on that candle there to get in, and so that would have been, let's see if you got in on that one, that would have been about 70 pips or so. If you got in from the first railroad tracks here, definitely would have had about 75 pips. So yeah, so very, very interesting week on the euro dollar, where pretty much every day had some type of a decent setup on it that you could have taken. So definitely, as you can see, these setups happen very regularly, and so it's definitely something that you're going to be able to trade. The question is, can you spot it? Can you clearly spot it? And so this is when I always tell everybody to always backtest this strategy, so you can replay the candles and see what's going on. So what do I mean by that? So if you go to TradingView.com, all right, so once you're in TradingView, okay, there is going to be a little feature here that's called bar replay. Okay, and what bar replay allows you to do essentially is it allows you to replay the bars. So it basically replays the entire thing for you. So you can go, this is how you backtest. So you can go back a year in the charts, right? So you just hit replay, choose your point, and then from there you can literally hit play and it will replay the bars for you. So this is invaluable for you when it comes to trading, because this allows you to replay the bars. Okay, now if you don't have a full membership to this, I would definitely recommend getting one, because you're able to play it on the 15-minute chart, and that's where we're going to be trading at, so that way you can get really good at spotting these. I believe it's like $10 a month, but it's definitely worth it just for that feature alone, being able to replay the bars. Okay, but as you can see, you can essentially replay the entire year worth of bars. And what do you think this allows you to do? This allows you literally to see it happening. See it happening. That is priceless to me. That is priceless to me. So if you can just imagine, if you can go back and replay the last 2 years, right? And you know, you have your rules written down. You have your trading strategy on paper, and now you can replay the bars for the last 2 years and see how good that strategy would have worked for you. That, my friends, is priceless. So if you don't have a TradingView account, please go sign up to TradingView. Get a TradingView account, because this will be worth it. I guarantee this will be worth it. That replay feature by itself is worth $10 a month. Okay, so go and get the TradingView. Go sign up for it. I'll leave a link in the description of the video so you can go sign up for it. But I'm telling you, that is worth every single penny so you can actually replay the bars and do the backtesting that you need. I'm telling you, get that feature. It is so worth it. All right, guys. So you saw Euro USD for the week. So until the next video, guys, have a great rest of your weekend. Guys, one last thing. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I really appreciate the fact that you take the time to watch my videos. I really hope that I've added value in each of the videos that I make for you guys, and I hope that you're learning something. As always, guys, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Please like and share the videos if you found value in them. And also, don't forget to visit our website at www.fxntradinggroup.com. Once again, guys, thank you so much. I'm truly blessed.